A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Mental Health Awareness Week 2022. If you're looking to get involved in Mental Health Awareness Week, you've come to the right place.
This is an ongoing conversation about mental health and how to reduce the stigma surrounding mental illnesses. The upcoming week of action will take place May 8-16, 2022.
Check out the events listed below and consider becoming a volunteer. For more information, visit NAMI's Mental Health Awareness Month page. The page includes a blog, personal stories, videos, digital toolkits, social media engagement, and national events.
Mental health is an ongoing conversation. While mental health is still a topic that is taboo in many developing countries, it is no longer so taboo in Western societies.
It has become a mainstream conversation, with awareness growing among Westerners and spreading to other parts of the world. It is now possible for anyone to seek treatment and find support.
Mental health is a vital part of overall well-being, and it should be a topic of open discussion. A stigma about mental illness prevents many people from getting treatment.
Many suffer silently, feeling disenfranchised and lonely. Suicide is now one of the top 3 causes of death in the U.S., and the rates are rising.
Suicide has many causes, including social and economic disadvantages, and affects people of all backgrounds, although certain groups are more likely to experience it. It is costly to society and devastating to survivors.
Talking about mental illness is essential, especially when you share your own experiences. Sharing your stories will encourage others to talk about their own experiences and offer reassurance to those who are suffering.
Use person-centered language instead of derogatory terms. If you're not sure how to speak about mental health, explore person-centered language.
Reframing the stigma associated with mental illness is an important first step in educating people about this important topic. One topic for discussion during the week is loneliness.
Loneliness has become an epidemic, and the stigma and shame associated with it are now widely recognized. The Office for National Statistics reported that 1 in 20 adults in the UK is lonely.
Those statistics have risen by almost 1 million people since May 2020, so the topic is an important one to address. The UK's national mental health charity has developed a strategy to combat loneliness.
Whether you're a student or a working adult, the topic of mental health is never over. By creating a community of support and offering resources for people in crisis, you can make a difference.
By spreading awareness and promoting awareness, you can improve the chances of finding help for yourself and your loved ones. And by making sure that people understand the importance of recognizing mental health and how to treat it, you'll make a difference.
Another way to make mental health a top priority is to make it easier for individuals and organizations to access services. Telehealth teams are one example.
They provide consultation to pediatric primary care providers. Using telehealth to access care is an effective way to promote mental health and save lives.
There are several programs that can help prevent and treat mental health conditions. During Mental Health Awareness Week 2022, you can join one of them and be part of the movement.
It is an ongoing effort to reduce the stigma around mental illness. The first week of October each year is designated as Mental Health Awareness Week, and mental health advocates use this week to spread awareness about mental health issues.
Mental health should, however, be a topic that is discussed throughout the year. Lack of understanding and compassion can create a stigma around mental health conditions that prevents people from seeking help and may lead to people suffering in silence.
For this reason, an ongoing effort is underway to reduce stigma. Currently, 1 in 5 Americans experiences a mental health condition each year.
In Black and brown communities, the rate is even lower. In low-income countries, families and communities often chain mentally ill relatives to an immovable structure, subjecting them to public ridicule and humiliation.
In some places, their relatives are even beaten and thrown out of the community, or are killed by wild animals. Despite the growing public health burden of mental illness, the stigma that surrounds the illness is still preventing people from seeking treatment.
The stigma associated with mental illness affects everyone. However, Asian Americans may be particularly affected by it.
According to the National Latino and Asian American Study, Only 8.6% of Asian Americans sought mental health resources, while 18.6% of white U.S. citizens sought out help.
Another study conducted by the University of Maryland found that Asian Americans, particularly those born in Asian countries, experience mental health problems at a higher rate than white U.S. citizens.
The importance of reducing the stigma surrounding mental health is widely acknowledged. The goal of Mental Health Awareness Month is to reduce stigma around mental illness and promote recovery by increasing public awareness and education.
The National Alliance for Mental Health uses the social media to spread the message of Together for Mental Health. It is important that people recognize the importance of mental health and seek help if they are feeling lonely.
People who talk disparagingly about mental illness need to consider the impact of their words. Words that stigmatize a person's experience and prevent them from seeking help are not helpful and could lead to further problems in their lives.
As a result, it is important to use person-centered language when speaking to people who suffer from mental health. If possible, try talking to children about mental health issues.
Children can experience the consequences of mental illness even before they can understand it. Throughout May, we'll be holding a panel discussion to combat the stigma surrounding mental illness.
This event will feature mental health professionals and the voices of youth. The panelists will offer insight into how to prevent mental health crises, provide mental wellness support, and set students up for success.
Lastly, we'll be hosting a virtual event that will highlight the latest research on COVID-19. The panelists will talk about how the COVID-19 pandemic has disproportionately impacted minority populations.
It is an ongoing conversation. Mental health issues have become a national topic of conversation, and next year's Mental Health Awareness Week will focus on loneliness.
This topic has gained prominence in recent years, thanks to pandemic isolation, social distancing, and simply living in strange times. Loneliness has increased by 1.1 million since May 2020, according to the Office for National Statistics.
But loneliness is not only a symptom of isolation, it can also be a sign of poor mental health. As with any cause, mental health is a serious topic, and social stigma can make it difficult for people to seek help.
In addition, prolonged illness can lead to more serious conditions. Mental Health Awareness Week is one way to break the stigma and show people that it is acceptable to talk about mental health and ask for help.
It is also a great time to raise awareness among people about mental health and promote its treatment. The European Youth Forum is a key partner of the Mental Health Awareness Week.
As part of the European Year of Youth, the Forum is also pushing for positive changes in policy. The organization also promotes the importance of mental health for youth, and works with many organizations to raise awareness of the topic.
But even if the week isn't held during May, the conversation about mental health will continue throughout the year. Joe Smans, a social worker from the Youth Center, created a video starring a black dog named Depression.
The video is a funny but poignant reminder to help others who are feeling depressed or struggling. This video shows that depression can make people miserable and lonely, and that it's important to talk about it.
JAS offers 3 tips for Mental Health Awareness Week 2022. Employees can ask managers and leaders for help by speaking about mental health with their colleagues.
While it's important to engage in ongoing conversations, a week dedicated to this issue doesn't guarantee success. Taking action during Mental Health Awareness Week is a proactive step.
Employees can use their own initiative to ask for help during the week. Management should also be part of the discussion.
But if there isn't any leadership support, employees can reach out to their managers and ask for help. Disruptions to routines are another contributing factor to the rise in mental health issues among youth.
Disruptions in routines can lead to increased social isolation and learning loss. The role of social media is increasingly evident.
In a recent study, emergency departments received more than 1,000 attempted suicide attempts by young girls from 2020 to 2021. In addition, young women, especially those from marginalized communities, have a disproportionately high risk of suicide.